welcome to our channel. Today we're taking you on an exciting journey from Malaysia to Slovenia. Get ready for stunning landscapes, charming towns and incredible food. We're experiencing it all as a couple, so buckle up and get ready for an unforgettable journey. Dobrodošli v Ljubljano. We've touched down in Slovenia and our first stop is the charming capital city of Ljubljana. The energy here is amazing. It's a vibrant mix of history, culture and modern life, and the architecture absolutely stunning. We're starting our exploration in Prešeren Square, the heart of Ljubljana. This bustling square is surrounded by colorful buildings and dominated by a beautiful pink Franciscan church. We're going to grab some coffee and burek, a savory pastry filled with meat or cheese, and soak up the atmosphere. We're crossing the iconic Triple Bridge, admiring the dragon statues on the Dragon Bridge and wandering through the charming streets of the old town. One of the highlights of Ljubljana is its central market, a feast for the senses. We're browsing stalls overflowing with fresh produce, local cheeses and cured meats. The colors and aromas are incredible. We're definitely picking up some goodies for a picnic later. We couldn't come to Ljubljana without visiting Ljubljana Castle, perched high above the city. The views from up here are breathtaking. We can see the entire city surrounded by rolling hills and the Julian Alps in the distance. As the sun begins to set, we're taking a stroll along the Ljubljanica River, which winds its way through the heart of the city. The atmosphere is magical, with the city lights reflecting on the water. We're stopping for dinner at a riverside restaurant, eager to sample some traditional Slovenian dishes. Our first taste of Slovenian food does not disappoint. We're feasting on jota, a hearty stew made with sauerkraut, beans and potatoes, and strukli, rolled dumplings filled with cheese or walnuts. We're ending our day in Ljubljana with a walk through Tivoli Park, a green oasis just a short distance from the city center. Ljubljana, you have stolen our hearts. From your stunning architecture and vibrant culture to your friendly locals and delicious food, you've been an absolute joy to explore. Wow, Slovenia, you just keep getting more beautiful. We've arrived at Lake Bled, and it's even more stunning in person than in pictures. The turquoise water, the church on the island, the castle perched on the cliff. It's like something out of a fairy tale. We're starting our Lake Bled adventure with a leisurely walk around the lake. The views are incredible from every angle. We're stopping to admire the swans gliding across the water and take in the fresh mountain air. We're hopping on a traditional wooden boat called a pletna and enjoying the peaceful ride across the lake. The boatman even let us try rowing. Stepping onto Bled Island feels like stepping back in time. We're visiting the Church of the Assumption, known for its wishing bell. Legend has it that if you ring the bell 3 times and make a wish, it will come true. After exploring the church, we're taking a seat at a lakeside cafe and indulging in a slice of Bled cream cake, or kremsnita. This iconic dessert is a must-try when in Bled, and it definitely lives up to the hype. The combination of creamy custard, flaky pastry, and a dusting of powdered sugar is simply divine. For a different perspective of the lake, we're hiking up to Bled Castle, perched high above the water on a sheer cliff face. The views from the top are absolutely breathtaking. We can see the entire lake surrounded by mountains and forests. As the sun begins to set, we're renting a rowboat and heading out onto the lake. The water is calm and peaceful, and the colors of the sky are simply magical. Lake Bled, you have been a dream come true. Your beauty is beyond words, and the peace and tranquility we've found here have been so rejuvenating. Chapter 3. Postočna Cave. Venturing into an underground wonderland. Get ready to be amazed. Today we're venturing into the depths of Slovenia's most famous cave system, Postočna Cave. We've heard incredible things about its size and beauty, and we can't wait to experience it for ourselves. We're starting our adventure with a thrilling ride on an electric train that takes us deep into the heart of the cave. The darkness is all-encompassing, and we can hear the sound of water dripping from the cave ceiling. It's both eerie and exhilarating. As we step off the train, we're greeted by a world unlike anything we've ever seen before. Towering stalagmites rise from the cave floor, while delicate stalactites hang from the ceiling, formed over millions of years by dripping water. The sheer scale and beauty of the cave are awe-inspiring. Our guide points out different formations, each with its own unique shape and story. We see formations that resemble curtains, waterfalls, and even a giant cauliflower. The imagination runs wild in this underground wonderland. One of the highlights of the cave is the concert hall, a vast cavern with incredible acoustics. We're lucky enough to catch a short musical performance, and the sound of the music echoing through the cave is truly magical. As we emerge from the cave back into the daylight, we're blinking in the sunlight, feeling like we've just returned from another planet. Postojna Cave, you have left us speechless. Your beauty is both humbling and inspiring, a testament to the power of nature and the passage of time. Chapter 4. Piran Sun, Sea and Venetian Charm on the Slovenian coast. Ah, the smell of salt air and the sound of waves crashing against the shore. We've arrived in Piran, a picturesque coastal town perched on a narrow peninsula jutting out into the Adriatic Sea. The Venetian influence is evident in the colourful buildings, narrow streets and charming squares. We're starting our exploration in Tartini Square, the heart of Piran. The square is named after the famous violinist and composer Giuseppe Tartini, who was born in Piran in 1692. We're admiring the statue of Tartini in the centre of the square and enjoying the lively atmosphere. Piran is a town best explored on foot, and we're getting lost in the maze of narrow streets and alleys. We're discovering hidden courtyards, colourful houses adorned with flowers, and charming cafes tucked away on side streets. We climb to the top of the bell tower of St. George's Church, which offers panoramic views of Piran and the Adriatic Sea. The view from up here is absolutely breathtaking. We can see the red rooftops of Piran, the blue waters of the Adriatic, and the coastline stretching out in both directions. After our climb, we're rewarding ourselves with some delicious gelato at a cafe overlooking the harbour. The sun is shining, the sea breeze is refreshing, and we're soaking up the relaxed Mediterranean atmosphere. As the sun begins to set, we're taking a walk along the Piran city walls, which offer stunning views of the town and the sea. The colours of the sky are magical, and the atmosphere is incredibly romantic. We're ending our day in Piran with a delicious seafood dinner at a restaurant overlooking the harbour. Piran, you have captured our hearts with your beauty, charm and delicious seafood. We've loved exploring your narrow streets, admiring your Venetian architecture, and soaking up your relaxed Mediterranean atmosphere. Chapter 5. Slovenian cuisine, a delicious journey for the taste buds. One of the best parts of traveling is experiencing the local cuisine, and Slovenia has not disappointed. From hearty stews and savory dumplings to delicious pastries and refreshing drinks, Slovenian cuisine is a delightful mix of Central European and Mediterranean flavors. We've been lucky enough to sample a wide variety of dishes during our time in Slovenia, and we're excited to share some of our favorites with you. Let's start with the classics. Kranjska klobasa, this spicy sausage, is a Slovenian staple, often served with sauerkraut and mustard. We love the smoky flavor and satisfying spice. Potica, this rolled nutcake, is a must-try for anyone with a sweet tooth. The dough is thin and flaky, and the filling is rich and nutty. We tried both the traditional walnut filling and a delicious poppy seed version, bled cream cake. We couldn't resist indulging in this iconic dessert more than once. The combination of creamy custard, flaky pastry, and a dusting of powdered sugar is simply divine. But Slovenian cuisine is about more than just these classics. We also enjoyed Jota. This hearty stew made with sauerkraut, beans and potatoes is the perfect comfort food on a chilly day. Strukli, these rolled dumplings, can be filled with a variety of sweet or savory fillings. We loved the cheese-filled strukli, baked to perfection and served with a dollop of sour cream. Idrijazli krofi. These small potato-filled dumplings are a specialty of the Idrija region. They're typically served with a meat sauce or a mushroom gravy. We're so impressed with the diversity and deliciousness of Slovenian cuisine. It's clear that food is an important part of Slovenian culture, and we've loved experiencing the passion and creativity that goes into every dish. And that's a wrap on our Slovenian adventure. We hope you enjoyed this taste of Slovenia, from the charming streets of Ljubljana to the fairy tale scenery of Lake Bled. We hope our journey has inspired you to add Slovenia to your travel bucket list. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more travel tips and adventures. Safe travels, and see you in the next video.